My name is Winfridah Mokaya, Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. We have just concluded a successful and significant engagement between the leadership of the Judiciary and the National Assembly. This engagement was led by the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Honorable Chief Justice. The theme of this forum was social transformation through institutional committee. The objective of this engagement was really to build synergy between the two institutions of the Judiciary and the National Assembly to foster mutual understanding between the two institutions and also to encourage collaboration. One thing that was clearly noted is that both Parliament or the National Assembly and the Judiciary exist for the common good of the mwananchi in this country, and therefore there is need for the two institutions to work together and to collaborate. And just like the African stool, which has the three legs, all the three legs or the three branches of government must be strengthened. There must be mutual respect as each government entity performs their mandate, but because of interdependence, there has to be collaboration. And it was also agreed that independence is not isolation. The forum did agree that there is need to institutionalize the dialogue between the National Assembly and the Judiciary and to nurture this relationship either through biannual or annual engagements of this nature. One of the other things that was agreed upon is that it is important to fund the Judiciary, because when you fund the Judiciary, you are not only investing in the rule of law, but you are investing in the economy and the social well-being of the people of this country. The Judiciary, for instance, has established the Small Claims Court, and since inception in 2021, a total of 234,000 cases have been filed, out of which 230,000 have been concluded, which has resulted in a release of about 19.1 billion shillings back into the economy. Equally, through the Tax Appeals Tribunal, the Judiciary has handled matters and released about 91 billion shillings back into the economy. So it is important that we invest in the courts, and in particular the Small Claims Court, because as we speak now, we only have 40 of these courts in about 40 constituencies out of the 290. So to cover this distance, we need funding in terms of infrastructure, in terms of human capacity, in order for these courts to be rolled out in all the constituencies. We also need funding to unlock many of the succession and land cases that are still held up in court, because we need to employ strategies to reduce backlog, such as through alternative justice systems and mediation. And all this require proper funding so that these matters can be unlocked in order to enhance the social economic welfare of the country. Overall, what we are saying is that the Judiciary has suffered historically through underfunding, because when you look at our resource requirement and the budget that is appropriated, it is almost half of what we request for. So there are a number of priority issues that the Judiciary needs to undertake, but is unable to undertake because we lack adequate budget to meet all the requirements and the service that we need to provide to the people of Kenya. It is therefore important, and this was our plea that the judiciary budget should be ring-fenced at least at 3% of the national shareable revenue.